Hello, let's build a house together again. Now, this has already been in progress, but I just had to record because why not? It's 3 in the morning right now. Now, I'm not just building this for fun. I am actually building something outside of, like, this, because I have a survival world, and I'm just kind of building up blueprints of what I want it to look like. So that way, because I haven't done anything outside the box, really. I've just been doing, like, whether it be the Minecraft books or tutorials on YouTube. I've never officially done my house. It's always just been somebody else's house that I made into mine. Today that changes. Today I want to make something different. And I'm probably not going to have the resources for this, because I do have concrete, I do have quartz. I have everything in my inventory that I have right now is going to be used for this house. I just have no idea what it's going to look like. Or if it will even look good at all. My best friend, Eric, the guy I usually record videos with, he's obviously not online. This is, like, it's 3 in the morning, dog. He is, like, gone. He's out for the count. He's asleep. But I usually stay up past this time. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I kind of just rant to myself. I talk to myself a lot. And it gets to the point where I don't know what to talk to myself about anymore. Like, it's like those YouTube short videos of, like, someone telling a story and there's, like, Subway Surfers going on in the background, or there's, like, somebody's doing, like, a Minecraft parkour. I feel like I do that. When I talk, sometimes I get off track, especially in Minecraft, and I just end up doing, like, random, obscure, just completely off-topic things, like building a house. Sometimes I do it because I'm bored. Sometimes I do it because I want to. But most of the times I do it because I want to distract myself. And I'm going to try and make this video a bit shorter, because I usually record videos and I just, like, forget that I'm recording, and they end up going for, like, an hour. So I'm going to hopefully see if I can't time it and stop it at, like, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. Like, we're at 4 minutes right now. But I just want to talk about things. This is like me talking about stuff. So I guess it starts with YouTube. I don't know where I intend to go with it. If I'll ever be able to buy a camera. If I even want a camera to show my face to the beautiful world and do whatever I want. I probably won't, just because it's not like I need this for a job. I have a job. I a work as a cashier over at a gas station. I'm 19 years old. My name is Jumbo Bread 07. I won't say my actual name, but my friends know who I am. Hell, I probably don't even need to keep the name secret. You probably heard my name in a video before, but whatever. If you want to look for it, you can look for it. But I mainly just do it because I think it's fun. I think it's nice to sometimes, like, record things that are funny or record things that I find interesting to see if they work. Kind of like a factor cap thing. But I feel like maybe I might want to start a series where I just talk about something. Could be deep, could be personal, could be just me talking, not really going anywhere with it, just talking. And that's it. That's the video. But I'm mainly doing it because I want to. It sounds interesting. I don't know where to start, really. Beginning of my life, share it with over probably like 50 people in the world. It's not like I'm famous or anything. I don't know. I guess I could talk about my friend Eric, the guy I usually make videos with. Eric, he's a great friend. He's a really great friend. I give him a lot of shit, and he takes a lot of it. And I appreciate him for that, because he also gives it back. Like, if I call him a dick, he's gonna call me a dick back. And that's kind of the, like, relationship dynamic I had with my other job that I had as a fast food worker. We would joke around, we would call each other names that we didn't really mean, and we would just do our jobs, try and have fun with it, see what else we couldn't do with our lives. Get a relationship into the whole ordeal. But with Eric, he was one of the few that I met that wasn't from home. He was the few that I met while I was playing Battlefront 2. Star Wars. I don't know, we've been friends for a very long time. He could tell you how long we've been friends for. It's definitely been years. And what we have to show for it right now is the fact that we kind of have the same mindset in terms of, we're both middle guys. And what I mean by middle guys is, like, if we get into an argument, we more than likely see both sides of the story, and we try and, like, respect each other through those decisions. But at the same time, we're not gonna kiss each other's asses and tell each other that that's a good thing. we will tell each other outright if something is wrong, if we need to fix it. But as of right now, we haven't gotten anywhere, or at least we haven't gotten there in like bad way, like, oh, murder, but we had it in terms of when we viewed her, like what we thought about life and how it might pan out for us, how it might change, not really pan out, change, that's weird. Like, it's hard to explain. We were like talking about it after the ending episode of The Amazing Digital Circus. And I've watched it multiple times. I've watched it in theaters. I've watched it when it went on YouTube. I watched it on reaction channels where I watched people watch the same things I'm watching to see what they think about it. And most of the times, they generally have the same reaction, if any at all. But when me and Eric got done watching it, I'll admit, I cried a bit during the ending. And that's fine to admit on platform, right? That I cried during like an emotional movie or series where something happens to the character or something happens to the plot and you just kind of let loose, just cry, you know? But the main things that mostly made us friends, or at least in my opinion made us friends, is he was able to help me out a little bit. When, during the end of The Amazing Digital Circus, I started, like, just out of nowhere, no context, no build-up, I just started, like, telling him about my life, what I thought about myself, what I thought of my family, and after I said that, he gave me advice, and it's something to think about. I don't know if I want to say this for a different video. Probably should, but basically just talking about our like history, just because I did the exact same thing when I was with my friends over at the theater for the episode 9 and 8 of Digital Circus. After the movie ended, we all, like, starting with me, I told them about the things I experienced as a kid, the things that bothered me the most, and everybody kind of just followed along and told each other about our life. And I feel like that was nice. It was nice. At least I thought it was nice. It was good to maybe get something. I don't know what exactly I was looking for, but in that moment I kind of just wanted to do a moment where I could let everybody know what was going on in my life. But I say it more to my friends than I do my family. And when I say this, I'm going to say something. When I say this, I mean this with, like, the most respect I possibly can. But when it comes to my family, I don't think they would have really cared if I told them about what I said when that movie ended. Because it's nothing new. I've definitely told them before. But, and it's not that they didn't help. They said, they gave me their advice. They gave me insight. But I don't know what the but is, but jeez, I keep saying it. It's like, I don't know. It's tough. Just, it's tough to just do things now. I'm in my own apartment. And sometimes I just, like, I feel lonely. I feel lonely. Not only do I feel lonely, but I feel like also I haven't achieved anything. Like, I graduated from college. I didn't really feel anything. I got my first job. I got my car. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel happy. I didn't feel like, obviously I smiled, but after it was all said and done, it was almost like I couldn't really get into it. I couldn't figure out why that was important to me. I couldn't figure out why, like, this was something I needed to do. Like, it's not like I went to college. Like, college is the big achievement. But my main thing is, I guess, and I've told this to Eric, I told him that sometimes I'm a bit too humble, or at least too humble to the point where when I do small, like, victories, I don't congratulate myself. I don't, like, think that's a big accomplishment. It's weird, and it's, usually when somebody does something good, spectacular, you expect them to, like, freak out. Like, you did that. A lot of people can say a lot of things, but you did this today, and that's awesome. But I don't feel that way. If there's one thing that I felt, it wasn't that I was proud of myself. It was more like, why did I do it in the first place? Like, with this house, why am I building this? It has so much space. I can fit so many things in here. And for what? I am going to have the biggest house in the entire server, but why does it matter if I'm the only one in the server? But yeah, this is just something I've thought about after Eric was saying, like, maybe you should just do one where you don't build a house. Because we do survival worlds, and sometimes just like, just don't build a house, dude. Just don't. Because I make fun of him for the houses he builds. But maybe he's right. Maybe I focus on beating the game, but I've done that before. I don't know what else to talk about. It's just I want to give my life story. I want just to let it out. Just let it out and just have clarity knowing that instead of like talking to an actual person, I share it to people online. The lowest possible thing I can do is share it with somebody, especially online. My parents are probably going to judge me for that. They're going to judge me hardcore for it. And they're right to judge me for it. It's weird to say these things in front of so many people. But I guess why I'm doing it? I guess I'm doing it just so everybody knows they're not alone. Like how I feel alone. That you can feel like the accomplishments you've made aren't useless. They aren't like so like it's the bare minimum of what you can do, so you don't have to feel grateful for yourself. And you don't have to like full on celebrate because you got out of bed this morning. But the fact that you did, like you got up and you put on your work uniform, or you showered today, you talked to your friend, you did something today, whether that be opening your mouth or going right back to bed, just doing something. It's like, it doesn't have to scale so high. You don't have to think so highly of yourself. You don't have to be so good at everything every single time. Who's relying on you in the end? Genuinely, sometimes it doesn't make sense to give it your all. Sometimes it's good to just take a break, take a deep breath, walk backwards, and just look at everything you accomplished today. And that should be more than good enough. And if nobody thinks so, that's really up to them, whether they believe you did something or not today. And I feel like now that I say that, I feel like this video isn't about... I feel like it's a video for me as well as it is for everybody else. It's a video I can look back on and remind myself through a video that I don't have to try so hard. That I don't have to, like, give it my all the time. That I can just take a deep breath and just do something little today and feel proud about it. And it's not to stroke my ego. It's not. It's kind of lowering my standards. Because once I get used to, like, congratulating myself on the little things, I can start feeling really, really proud of myself for the big things I might accomplish. Like, apartment, how about a house? Would I even feel proud of getting a house? Like, I feel like out of all the dreams I have, that's up there. But I'm just scared that one day, after all the work I've done at my job, I will have gotten my house, gotten everything packed in, no more bed bugs, no more anything besides what I want, that I won't feel anything. I won't feel happy for myself. I won't feel like I did something. Hip hip hooray, you got a house. So does everybody. You're not special. You're not. It's just. I just transform it into something that's not important. So, what time? 27 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to end this very soon, but yeah, the main thing that made me start thinking about this is Eric. And I want to appreciate Eric for what and for all that he said to me about feeling proud of myself, as well as my mom, obviously, my dad. I've never really told my dad any of this, and the fact that the one time he's gonna hear it is through a screen, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I would guess he would feel good that he heard it at all, but he's probably gonna think I'm fucking weird. Let's be honest. He's gonna think I'm fucking weird. But yeah. So, as of right now, I'm gonna take a break because I like where this house direction is going. But I'm thinking of making like a second level, and then there's this one big contraption at the top. That's the end goal of it. And so far, I like the blueprints. It's really coming together. I'm going to leave this bottom half. I might cut some part of it. I might make this a little bit bigger, you know? But as of right now, that's building stuff with me. Building random stuff with me. You can feel free to do this in creative, survival. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just build something. So, thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.